Free Spirit Equestrian. Today I'm going to be riding Jafar, my 5-year-old Friesian. We're going to be doing some flat work and we have a special surprise at the end. Okay, so I just want to show you guys this super awesome shirt that has me and Jafar on it. It says, "Ride your heart out." And if you guys want to support these auction horses that I buy, what you can do is go to my Spreadshirt link that's in the description and purchase any of the merchandise. It all goes back into these lovely horses and it would really help us out. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so I'm going to tack Jafar up first. First, I'm going to use my Toklat Coolback saddle pad, and then I'm using my High Horse Day Saddle Western saddle. It's a wide tree for his big shoulders. And today we'll be riding in my bitless Biothane bridle. Okay, I'm going to take him over to the mounting block, and then we're going to mount up. So I ride Jafar both Western and English, so this is his Western set. Again, it's a Toklat Coolback pad, High Horse Day Saddle, and then we're riding in my bitless Biothane headstall. So the bit is actually a little S-hack more, and I really, really like it. So I ride him both in a French link, snaffle, and bitless currently. Okay, so we're going to warm up at the walk for about 15 to 20 minutes, and we're going to do some circles and some bending in both directions just to get him nice and flexible and to really relax his muscles for a good warm up on a cold 35-degree day. He's very relaxed today, which is super awesome, so we can just focus and do some really fun flat work. I really enjoy riding him. He is really hard to ride because he has animated gaits, even though they look really smooth, but it's a really good workout and it's super fun. Okay, so now we're going to move into our trot. So as you can see, he kind of lifts off the ground. So he's naturally a little more animated because he's a Friesian. He is so fun. He's easy to ride in the sense that he responds and he's light, but it takes a lot of athleticism to be able to post and sit his trot. Sitting his trot is like crazy. I'm so sore when I sit his trot for a period of time, like the next day. Cracks me up. So right now we're just doing some circles. I'm trying to get him to just stretch down a little bit and relax. When I first got him, he was so head high, so he's doing so much better and improved so much over the last 6 months. I'm so happy. And again, Jafar is 5 years old. I got him at an auction over the summer and he was hardly broke to ride, had only had a couple rides on him, so he has literally been under saddle for 6.5 months. Yeah, so super fun. And you can see I have Miko tied here in the back, so I think it's really important to do some tie training. When I'm working with the horse, I might have one tied in the back just to, kind of give them that exposure and that tie training and patience training as well. Okay, so we just switched directions, so we're going to focus going this way. Jafar used to be really scared of the back of the arena, and he's doing so much better. He really doesn't care much about it. Some days he might get a little spooky at first, but he works right through it, so I'm so happy for even just that little bit of progress there. Next, I'm going to ask him for a transition just using my voice and my seat. Okay, so now we're going to do some circles in this direction. So when doing arena work, I find it really important to do different things other than just ride on the rail or do circles. So sometimes I'll ride on the rail for a second, and then I'll do a circle, and then I'll do a figure 8, and then I'll just kind of go down a diagonal line and just mix it up. I think it keeps it fresh for the horse and for the rider. Okay, now we're going to go into our canter. So his canter has gotten so much better. It used to be crazy. And now it's like super smooth. Like we still need a lot of work and improvement, but he's doing so much better and it's actually really nice to ride. Like I really enjoy it. So happy that he's such a willing boy and he's such a hard worker with a wonderful heart and work ethic. Okay, I'm going to ask him to transition down and halt. Little stumbling there. That's okay. He's a good boy. So super random, but something I'm excited about is we are redoing our footing in a couple weeks. So right now it's kind of like uneven. I do drag it all the time, but we use it frequently. So I can't wait to show you that. Okay, so now I'm going to just work on some neck reining with him and just cantering him and just kind of getting in that rhythm and flow and using my leg and my seat to guide him. He's doing good so far. Okay, we're going to take a little walk break. And now we're going to canter in this direction. So before he always used to not be able to pick up this lead, and now he picks it up every time. And that was just with a lot of practice, a lot of transitions, a lot of groundwork. And we're just going to canter in a circle for a minute. Mr. Miko's doing so good back there. Okay, I'm going to 2-point a little bit to get off his back. I think that's really important. I'm going to take off his bridle and I'm going to see if we can ride bridleless. Is our bond and our connection strong enough to be able to accomplish this together? This is something we have never done before, and you are seeing it for the first time. Let's see if we have what it takes together as a team. Here we go. Okay guys, we're doing it. So far, he's responding really well to my seat and my leg cues, and everything I'm asking him to do, he's doing perfectly. I can't believe that our connection is strong enough to be able to do this together as a 5-year-old, barely started horse, 6 months under saddle. This is incredible. I cannot believe how wonderful Jafar is. My heart is just exploding knowing that we are able to do this together and that we have worked hard enough to be able to accomplish something like this as a team. Even though it may not seem super significant, this is not easy, and I'm so impressed with him. It's Jafar. He's amazing. And look at that transition. Such a good boy. Horses are just amazing creatures, the way they can connect and become in tune with our emotions, our feelings, and everything. They're magical creatures, and I'm truly convinced that we just do not deserve them. I hope you guys are excited as I am about this. If you guys are feeling this connection that I'm talking about and loving this video, please hit that like button. We'd really appreciate it. So basically how I started this out when I first took the bridle off is I did a bunch of small circles and kind of did a spiral just to make sure I had control. And then obviously at the walk, and then picked up the trot and did the same thing. And once I realized he was responding to everything, then I asked him to move out on the rail, kept him moving forward, did some turns, and just really practiced and focused on staying in rhythm and being really balanced and just really trying to connect and stay in tune with him. So I'm definitely using my legs and seat. Like if he comes off the rail and I wanted him to go back to it, I just use my inside leg, open up that hip, and then he'll move over. So he's being really responsive. And now we're going to try to canter bridleless. He did great cantering and then transitioned down immediately. So we're going to go back into the canter again and same thing. Oh my gosh. Yay.
That was pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Jafar, you did such a good job. So this was his first time riding bridleless. I just kind of had the feeling I just wanted to try. And he was a superstar. He is 5 years old and has only been under saddle just about 6.5 months. So I'm super proud of him. So what I'm using here, this is a Paracord neck rope. It's really strong and durable. And are you tired? And I think this is a really good way to start with tackless riding, bridleless riding, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I got it off Etsy and I love it. And you can get any color you want. It's super cool. But anyway, so this basically kind of simulates a bridle without it being a bridle, and you have a lot less control when you have this, obviously, because it's not connected to their face. It's a completely different cue. You're having to use your legs. You're primarily using your legs, and this is just aiding you a little bit. It can be really dangerous, so you want to be really careful and make sure that you know what you're doing and that you really trust and have a bond with your horse to do this. But yeah, so basically I'm using this. It's sort of like my reins, but not really. It's not really giving the same cues. So you have to make sure that you really have practiced your leg cues while riding your horse before doing any bridleless or tackless riding. I cannot say that enough. But yeah, so this is the first step. So maybe down the line, we will remove the neck rope and go completely tackless and the saddle. But yeah, this was really great start for his first time, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks, horse lovers. Don't forget to subscribe.